Hi there, I'm Prudence, your guide to the wonderful world of fiduciary responsibility. This particular episode is for those of you wondering what you're getting yourself into. However you came to be a fiduciary, you are now subject to federal law that requires you behave like a prudent person. Like me, Prudence. Maybe someone asked you to become a planned fiduciary, or perhaps you're a corporate executive who's considering acquiring another company that has a self-funded employee health plan. In either of these instances, it's prudent to follow the age-old saying, look before you leap. While it's flattering to be asked to be a fiduciary, don't let your ego be your guide. There is a series of simple questions you should ask before accepting the offer. If whoever is asking you to be a fiduciary can't or won't ask these questions, find the nearest exit. And, in the other instance, if you're the executive who's planning on acquiring another company, due diligence dictates you review these same questions with the acquisition target, especially since health plan expense will be one of the largest non-payroll expenses for the company being acquired. Again, if the company can't or won't answer these questions, find the nearest exit. The first question to ask should be if the health plan is a separate legal entity or not. Plans that are separate legal entities are a step ahead of those who aren't. Next, take note of when the last time plan fiduciaries saw or reviewed things like a plan document describing covered benefits, exclusions, and entitlement requirements, a stop-loss policy, or documents describing the handling of large cases, catastrophic claims, or unexpected increases in overall costs, and an administrative service agreement describing the roles and responsibilities of the third party paying claims for the plan. Lack of attention to plan contractual obligations can invite some problems. Finally, check to see how up-to-date the company is on competitive bids. Plans not keeping up with the market changes fall behind. Another key thing to do is get a feel for how the organization handles their data. Be sure to ask about claims data and enrollments data. You'll hear a lot of this from me. Whoever controls plan data controls the plan. Based on this chart, it combines all of the questions we just went over. The further to the right the answers go, well, to be honest, the more concerned you should be. Answers in the middle or right column pinpoint how much work you have facing you as a fiduciary. There's a lot going on in this chart, so feel free to contact Health Decisions if you want a copy of the document. Keep in mind, if all the answers fall in the rightmost column, don't be afraid to say, thanks, but no thanks. Or, even better, get your running shoes on and head for the hills. The more you know about what you're potentially getting yourself into, the better. So, just remember, Prudence says, look before you leap. The topics I cover in these videos aren't simple, I know. You probably still have questions for me, and that's great, because I happen to know a lot about fiduciary responsibility. So feel free to reach out to us on YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, and even our website, healthdecisions.com, where we have a ton of resources, as well as a contact page. Ask me anything. We see this video series as an ongoing effort that will be guided by viewers like you. We'd love it if you encouraged others to watch and share these videos with their colleagues. Thanks again for tuning in.